What happens when one of the biggest K-pop groups accuses their own company of favoritism? And why is Hanni, a member of NewJeans, being accused of holding back other Hybe groups? This legal battle between NewJeans and their former agency, ADOR, has taken the K-pop world by storm, with heated arguments, serious accusations, and even a viral moment involving Hanni's smile. But is the criticism against her fair? Stick around because by the end of this video you'll get all the details on this explosive case and decide for yourself who's in the right. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. The drama began on April 3, 2025, when the Seoul District Court hosted the first hearing between NewJeans and ADOR. The session, presided over by Judge Kim Ji-hoon, was attended by UT's CEO Kim Ji-young and all 5 members of NewJeans. From the start, the tension was palpable. The members of NewJeans, visibly emotional, spoke through tears about their decision to leave ADOR. They were unanimous in their stance. Returning to ADOR was not an option. Hybe was the first to speak, expressing how powerless she felt in the situation. ADOR took no action against Hybe and other labels that undermined our efforts and tarnished our image, she said, visibly shaken. Danielle followed, sharing the chaos the group faced behind the scenes before their last comeback in April 2024. She revealed that the stress and anxiety were so overwhelming that she couldn't even focus on rehearsals. It was impossible for me to dedicate myself the way I wanted, she confessed. The most emotional moment came when Harin spoke about her relationship with ADOR's former CEO, Min Hee-jin. For Harin, no one within ADOR truly cared about the members as much as Hee-jin did, which made the sense of abandonment even stronger. Hanni was more direct, accusing ADOR and Hybe of acting out of pure fear. According to her, the lawsuits against Min Hee-jin and the court order against NewJeans weren't about protecting contracts but about preventing the group from growing beyond Hybe's control. Minji also didn't hold back, especially regarding her pre-debut experiences. She revealed that she extended her training period by an entire year, waiting for a real opportunity within Hybe, only to discover that other members would be brought in from another group to join the lineup. My dream was simply discarded, she lamented. As the hearing seemed to be coming to an end, Danielle asked to speak once more. Her words made it clear that, regardless of the court's decision, NewJeans had already made up their minds. If we go back to ADOR, we won't receive any protection. I'm 21 now and I don't want to spend another 5 years like this. No matter the outcome, I don't want to stay with ADOR, she said. Following these statements, the court concluded the session and ordered both parties to submit additional evidence by March 14. For those who might not know, the dispute between ADOR and NewJeans began in November 2023 when NewJeans notified ADOR of their intention to terminate their exclusive contract and started independent activities under the NewJeans name. The group even has a performance scheduled for the Complex Con event in Hong Kong on March 23. ADOR, however, remains firm in its position that the exclusive contract with NewJeans is valid until July 31, 2029. The agency argues that the group's unilateral claims of broken trust do not justify terminating the contract. ADOR has filed legal actions to confirm the contract's validity and requested injunctions against the group's independent activities. In response, the parents of NewJeans members issued a statement on an independent Instagram account, confirming that the exclusive contract between NewJeans and ADOR ended on November 29, 2024, due to ADOR's failure to fulfill contractual obligations. They claimed that on February 11, ADOR expanded the legal action to prevent NewJeans from signing new advertisement contracts and requested the court to prohibit all artistic activities by the group, including composing, performing, recording, and any entertainment-related work. ADOR acknowledged this expansion of the legal claim but argued that it was a necessary measure given that NewJeans continued to operate independently while the contractual dispute remained unresolved. Company emphasized that it does not intend to harm NewJeans members' careers but wants to ensure that the group continues working under its management according to the signed contract. ADOR argues that NewJeans only became successful because of their support, and therefore believes NewJeans' unilateral contract termination is invalid. While the K-pop community closely follows the developments of this case, rumors and gossip about the situation continue to surface daily. In addition to accusations of lack of protection and support, NewJeans members alleged that ADOR and Hybe favored other artists in advertisement contracts, especially with luxury brands like Louis Vuitton. These allegations were intensely discussed during the session. NewJeans members expressed that, despite their rapid success and international recognition, they felt overlooked in partnership opportunities with major brands. A key point in their accusations was Hanni's appointment as a global ambassador for Louis Vuitton in December 2022. They claimed that after this appointment, Hybe started directing similar opportunities to other groups under its management, reducing NewJeans' exposure and opportunities. During the hearing, NewJeans' legal representatives presented documents they claimed proved Hybe's favoritism towards other groups in luxury brand negotiations. They argued that this limited NewJeans' growth potential and negatively affected their public image. Moreover, they mentioned that advertising contracts previously secured by NewJeans were redirected to other Hybe artists without clear justification. In contrast, Utter and Hybe completely denied these accusations. In an official statement, Hybe said, "The allegations that we tried to steal brand deals intended for NewJeans for other artists are baseless and do not reflect our business practices." Company emphasized that decisions regarding advertisement contracts are based on criteria such as the artist's image, suitability for the brand, and strategic alignment, not favoritism. Utter, on the other hand, highlighted that it has always sought the best opportunities for all its artists and that NewJeans' accusations are unfounded. The agency presented negotiation records and contracts to demonstrate that there was no attempt to harm NewJeans in favor of other groups. Additionally, Utter emphasized that appointing Hanni as Louis Vuitton's ambassador was, in fact, proof of the agency's commitment to promoting NewJeans on the global stage. The dispute over advertisement contracts and allegations of preferential treatment adds another layer of complexity to the already tumultuous relationship between NewJeans, ADOR, and Hybe. While NewJeans fights for autonomy and recognition for their work, Utter and Hybe are also battling to maintain their reputation and position within the K-pop industry. If the hearing had already been intense enough, things became even more complicated for Hanni right after she left the court. The reason? Just a facial expression and a few seconds caught on camera were enough to place the NewJeans member at the center of a new controversy. As the NewJeans members left the building, they headed to the cars waiting for them. But unlike the others, Hanni was caught smiling as she exited the court. The reaction was immediate. Many netizens saw it as a sign of disrespect, given the tense context of the dispute with ADOR and Hybe. To some, it seemed like Hanni wasn't taking the case seriously, and of course it didn't go down well. Criticism began spreading quickly, especially on Twitter and forums like Reddit, where users pointed out that Hanni's expression was completely inappropriate for the situation. The group is in the middle of a legal battle and she walks out smiling? It looks like she doesn't care, one user commented. Others argued that while NewJeans was trying to build an image as victims of Hybe, this kind of behavior jeopardized everything as it could give the wrong impression about the group. The situation worsened when fans started linking the incident to the lawsuit's impact on other Hybe groups. Many pointed out that younger artists, like some members of ILIT, were under immense pressure because of this dispute, while Hanni seemed unconcerned. This only intensified the backlash. But Hanni didn't stay silent. A few hours later, she took to Instagram to speak out. In her story, she said she remembered every moment of the hearing and had held back as much as possible during the entire process. She also sent a direct message to ADOR and Hybe, asking them to stop twisting her words for their own benefit. And for anyone who thought she would stay quiet, Hanni was clear. If they kept spreading false narratives about NewJeans, she would say everything that needed to be said. With all this, it's clear that the battle between NewJeans and ADOR is far from over. With every new hearing, more information comes to light, and the atmosphere grows even heavier. Now the big question is, who is really in the right here? The court hasn't given its verdict yet, but what about you? Which side are you on in this dispute? Do you think ADOR is right, or is NewJeans just trying to escape problematic management? Leave your thoughts in the comments because this story still has many chapters to unfold. Before you go, Here's something to think about. In an industry as competitive as K-pop, how much power should agencies have over their artists? And should idols like Hanni be judged for a single moment caught on camera? Let us know your thoughts, and don't forget to watch till the end for more insights into this explosive case. Thanks for tuning in.